Good evening. Welcome to Engineering and Invention 2. I'm Blake Sauders. I will be your child's teacher for the semester. A little bit about myself. I'm originally from Indiana. I went to Purdue University. I have a master's degree from DeVry University. I've taught at Wapahani High School in Selma, Indiana, Barron Collier High School in Naples, Florida, and finally, for the last 17 years, I've been at Lyons Township High School. This will be my 17th year. My family and I, we live in South Naperville. My wife works at Built Elementary School. My son will be a freshman this year at Neuqua Valley High School. Some of the volunteer work that I've done in the past, Little League baseball coach, YMCA basketball, I-9 sports football, flag football coach, and I was my son's Cub Scout den leader for his entire time in Cub Scouts. Hobbies. I enjoy woodworking, hunting and fishing, and camping. I'm also the Technology Student Association robotics teams coach for LT. This is our 5th year. It'll be our 4th year competing nationally. We've have 5 teams. Over the years, we've grown. We've had 7 teams qualify for the Illinois State Championship, and 2 teams have qualified for the VEX World Championships. Last year, we competed at 3 tournaments. We won 11 different awards. Two times we were tournament champions of the 3 we went to. 4 of our teams qualified for the Illinois State Championships, and 1 qualified for the World Championships. Our team website is listed there at the below. You can also use the QR code. It'll take you to that website. If your child's interested in joining the robotics team, we'd love to have them join us. A little bit about the Engineering 2 course. It's a continuation of Engineering 1 that your child's already taken. We're trying to communicate the methods and the rationale of why we do different testing models and simulation, and what that information gives them, and then how they're going to provide that to colleagues. They'll be able to create some models and simulations. They're also going to learn a little bit more about some more career information and employment skills. And the students, we're going to work with groups, and so we were trying to see how they can work cooperatively and productively with each other. Software we're going to use is white box learning. Our different units that we're going to go over is like a simple machines. It's a continuation of what we did in Engineering 1, except it's on a different scale. We're going to do what's called the Rube Goldberg Challenge. Typically, we do this as a giant group project in school. However, this year, because we are remote, it's a smaller project to do individually. We're also going to cover renewable energy. We'll do the green card challenge. Biophysics, we're going to talk about prosthetics. When we cover Mechatronics, we'll cover robotics. We'll use the rover simulation. And then energy, we're going to talk about survival shelters. So that'll be our simulation that we'll use, is how people are storing energy, how they're using energy up to survive a winter storm. Each of these are going to be done with the white box. There will be a time throughout the semester where they will build little projects that go with the white box. Not everyone. It also depends on the situation, whether we're in school or out of school. So getting the kit to them will be a possible option as we move forward. If one of the units we are going to physically build a model, I will relay that information on how the students will need to collect the kit information from the school. Grading practices. This year we're going to use the straight 10% grading scale with letter grades, A through F. We will have a common summative assessment. So if your child is taking it with myself or another teacher, they will all have the same test. Please understand, though, there is a due date. If they don't turn it in on that due date, it will be marked with an M. If that assessment's still not completed, 2 weeks after the due date, they will be converted to a 0. They do have the option to take a retake or a makeup, or not a makeup, a revision. That needs to be done within 3 weeks of the original due date. Your student and I will talk about what they need to address based off of their grade that they had before they're allowed to do that revision. It's also a no penalty. So if they retake the test, let's say they get a lower grade the second time, they will earn the highest grade. Remote learning. It's a question everybody has. How are we going to do this together? And then the answer is we're going to do it together. I've talked to the students about this since day one. I need them to communicate with me. What is working? What's not working? I need to communicate with them very clearly what is expected, what should they be doing, when they should be doing it, how they should be doing it, where are they finding that information from. So together we're going to work on making this. It's not going to be perfect. I'm sorry. They know that. We're trying, but as we work on this together, we will get better at it by the hopefully several weeks. So as long as they're communicating with me, I'm communicating with them, and we keep an open communication line, we're going to do this, and we will be stronger when we're done with this. If you have any questions or concerns, please email me at bsauders@lths.net. I look forward to hearing from you all. Thank you.